The latest draft of the COP26 agreement was released Friday morning. While still a work in progress, COP26 President Alok Sharma urged nations to move forward on a bold agreement.
Friends, this is our collective moment in history. This is our chance to forge a cleaner, healthier, more prosperous world. And this is our time to deliver on the high ambition set by our leaders at the start of this summit. We must rise to the occasion.
The latest text still includes calling for an end to fossil fuel subsidies and for the phasing out of coal, but not completely, as previous drafts have.
On mitigation, we are here, as I think all of you are, not because this is a pet project of one of our presidents or prime ministers or a monarch. We're here because this is what science is telling us we have to do. And that tells us that to avoid the worst consequences of the climate crisis, we have to act now. Those subsidies have to go.
Throughout the afternoon, country after country spoke, some praising parts of the deal, others pointing out the shortfalls.
This cover decision is our statement to the world, and the world is watching us. It needs to be strong, it needs to be ambitious, and it needs to be clear. There must be no doubt that it leaves a strong impression that we sincerely aim to keep 1.5 degrees alive.
I also understood the meaning of the saying that we, the current generations, the older generation, have not inherited the earth from our forefathers. We have borrowed it. It's on loan to us as trustees for our children and our children's children. But because of our greed, we have messed up the future of our kids and posterity. And I think we must be ashamed.
Island leaders are very concerned.
We are at the forefront of the climate change. Our land is fast disappearing. Tuvalu is literally sinking. Across the thematic areas in mitigation, adaptation, and climate finance, we would like to propose stronger language.
If we are lucky, we may become refugees. If we are not lucky, we'll be swallowed up with the rising sea levels or wiped away by the more and more intense storms.
As are climate change activists.
Let's face it, as long as we continue to ignore the vast majority of this crisis, as long as our main goal is to find loopholes and find excuses not to take real action, then we will most likely not see any big results at these meetings.